This episode is brought to you by Tesco Club Card.
Can you remember what you were doing 30 years ago, Claire?
30 years ago? Oh, I wasn't born. Wasn't born, mate.
Me neither.
Wouldn't know.
I still had about 10 years before I was about to be born.
Yeah.
How old am I now? 21?
Come on, what were you doing 30 years ago?
I'd probably had headphones on and listening to my Spice Girls album.
That's why I love you, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm. Zig ah. Happy days. And it was happy days for shoppers too, who got their very first Tesco Club Cards.
Yeah, the Club Card's been going for 30 years.
It has, Claire. But more importantly, loads and loads of people have been enjoying all those amazing Tesco Club Card benefits over all that time.
Yeah, you've got to love how good it feels to get to the till and see those savings clock up.
Oh, it feels too good. And who doesn't love a good saving? And if you want to celebrate 30 years of the Tesco Club Card, there's no better way than making the most of those Club Card prices today.
Yeah, great idea.
Exactly. Well, to see them all you have to do is search Tesco Club Card prices.
Couldn't be easier.
Feel the power to lower prices with Tesco Club Card.
Club Card or app required.
Club Card! I mean, I hate weddings anyway.
Yeah.
They're inconvenient. They're really boring.
Especially your own.
Expensive. I'll just say this to my mates. You got one wedding out of me.
One day.
She got the hamster and named it Pipsqueak. Now, let me tell you, Pipsqueak was a one man, one woman, 1, 2, 3, 6 barbecues? Be a rom-com. And me and you, we'd be like back to back. Both sort of looking at each other
This
going,
guy.
oh no. There's a little hair. There you go.
Little black curly hair.
Hello and welcome to the Buckleys. This is the podcast where we sit down, have a chat, moan a bit and invite you into our lives. Before we do get into it, we just want to remind you that you can get in touch with your stories and questions for us by emailing thebuckleys@platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show on Spotify or whatever podcast app that you like to use. And if you do enjoy the show, why not go and leave us a sexy little review? That would be ever so handy. Hi, Claire, how are you?
I'm all right, mate.
You
How
okay?
are you?
I'm all right. Did you know there's no such thing as baby carrots? You know baby carrots?
Yeah.
Love a baby carrot.
Yeah.
Loads of salt and butter.
Yeah.
Fuck me. There's no such thing as baby carrots.
What, are they just pulled
They're just
prematurely?
No. They're just normal carrots. They're shaved down.
No.
Yeah. There's no
No.
such thing as baby carrots.
Right, fact check in the room, please.
If you're listening to this now and you all thought that there was a specific breed of carrot that they grew and they come out like baby carrots.
Yeah.
No. And there's quite an interesting story about it. I think it's something to do with the Food Administration thing in America during the 50s or something like that, trying to sort of not waste carrots or something. So they invented this thing called baby carrots.
That's interesting.
But you don't just pull out a baby carrot.
Wow.
The claim is false, it says here, Claire. Baby carrots are a manufactured product, not a naturally occurring miniature carrot.
Wow.
But they are indeed a real type of carrot product. They are typically made from full-sized, cosmetically flawed carrots.
Right, so the ugly ones. Oh, what's happening to the rest of the carrot?
They have
That is wasteful.
They have a load of cosmetic surgery. No, they get about 3 or 4 baby carrots out of one
Oh, right.
carrot. True baby carrots, sometimes called true babies or mini carrots, are harvested before maturity, while baby cut carrots are the processed pieces of larger, mature carrots. So there you go. Kicking off with that, mate. What more do you want? We could end the podcast right now.
I think it's...
If you're going to take anything away from this week's episode...
It's going to be that. Where are you going to go for here?
Oh, I was hoping that you'd have something to say about
Oh, right, yeah. I think it's terrible that just because it doesn't look nice or it's a bit of a funny shape that people don't want it.
Well, the world's done 180 now, isn't it, Claire? Because those sort of rusticy looking vegetables, those sort of misshapen vegetables.
The Jamie Oliver vegetables.
Yeah, that's it. They're all cool now, aren't they?
Yeah.
And you put it on some cracked piece of crockery,
Yeah.
slap it all in, whack it in, pucker, happy days.
I love Jamie Oliver. Oh, I love him. Can't wait for Christmas so I can start watching it again.
Hey, Claire.
Go on.
I just want to throw back to, what was it, last week or the week before, where we were talking about where you fell over in that restaurant.
Yeah, great. Yeah, let's bring that up again.
And it was an embarrassing moment.
Yeah.
But then we started talking about on the way home.
Yes.
And you were like, why didn't I bring that up?
Yeah. Because you went,
So I
actually, my embarrassing moment's a lot worse.
Yeah.
Do you remember James did a hot chip challenge?
Yeah.
And that day, going home, you were in a busy train station
Mm-hmm.
on your hands and knees, throwing up into a drain
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
with our son in tow.
Yeah.
And the worst thing with that is people are just going to think that you were really drunk.
Yeah, or something like that. No, I
Yeah.
wasn't. I was, honestly, I did that hot chip challenge, did a whole podcast episode,
Yeah.
and then on the way home, it was hot in my mouth,
Yeah.
but then on the way home, it was when the belly kicked in. It was like,
you just kept looking at me going, oh no.
the belly was like, what the fucking hell am I digesting here?
Mm-hmm.
I was in a really, don't ever do the hot chip challenge. Don't ever do it. I honestly thought I was going to end up going to hospital. I was in a really, really, really bad state.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst thing is, if I could just bring it back to you, is that we were trying to get home to pick Jude up from school.
Yes. Harrison was with us.
Harrison was off school. I think it was like
It was nearly
the end of school. I think it was Jude's like last day, and Harrison had finished a day early. And we had to get back for Jude's pickup.
Mm-hmm.
And the train that we needed to get to,
we had to go.
And I said to you, I can't run. I can't run. You're going to have to run,
mm-hmm.
and I'll get the next train and I'll meet you at home.
Mm-hmm.
So you sprinted off and fell down the stairs. Fell down the stairs. Everything.
That's not true.
Everything slipped out.
I didn't fall down the stairs.
You fell on your hands and knees.
I was going round a corner.
You slid along the floor on your hands and knees. All the crap from your purse.
Bag, my bag went flying.
Went flying all over the floor. You had two massive bruises on your knees.
Yeah, I landed on my knees. Yeah. And so hold on, you wanted to throw it back because you were embarrassing me a couple of weeks ago and talk about your embarrassing moment, but you bring up that I fell again.
Well, that was it, yeah. So it was my embarrassing moment, but let's not also forget, you almost broke both your legs.
Yeah, I went flying that day. It was really embarrassing. Middle of the... I was running...
Can I ask you, I've never asked you this, did you make a noise?
I don't think so.
Did you go, ooh, or anything?
I don't think so. I'm not really a kind of noise making.
No, but what about when you landed up? Because you really, like, your knees were so bruised. You must have really slammed on those.
Did. It was my hands made the slapping noise on the floor. I really went down.
Did you not even go like, oh?
I don't know.
Or anything?
I can't remember.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, I probably swore. You could ask all the people that were around me, which, by the way, not one fucker helped me.
No, of course not.
Not one person helped me up. I had to get myself up, and then I had to go and pick up all the stuff and put it in my bag. No, then I had to keep running for this train.
No, you're in London, mate.
I made it, though. Made the train.
Good. It'd be bad if you didn't.
I know.
And I eventually caught up with you.
Yeah. Well, would have got the next train with you.
Yeah, exactly. So
we'd have had to phone Jude's school.
I would have caught up with you and I've gone, what are you doing here?
Why are you... sorry, we can't pick Jude up. We're going to be a bit late. James is throwing up and I just fell again.
But yeah, that was my embarrassing moment. And also yours.
Yeah, thanks.
Do you want to know something, though?
What?
I've started loitering when I go through turnstiles now. It's a new thing that I've started. And I have, because you know when you're at the Tube in London, because like I say, everyone's mean in London. There you go.
It's everybody's for themselves.
Prove me wrong. People have been sneaking behind you at the turnstile so they don't have to pay to get on the Tube. Yeah. So now what I've started doing is tap my card.
Such a miserable old man.
And I slowly go through the turnstile and hover for literally half a second.
Right.
Just enough time to stop anyone being able to try and
And have you had somebody banging into you?
I've had it twice.
Wow.
And I've turned around and looked at them. I've given them a little got ya. Right? And they do this thing where they're like, oh, did it? They sort of go, oh, did that not? My card must have not worked or something. I don't know what happened because I was just doing what and I just sit there, go, yeah, and I watch them.
Next time,
I watch them struggling, sit there panicking, going, oh no, I've been caught. I bask in the moment.
Right. What if they can't afford a ticket? God love them.
Well, walk.
It was the hard K there for me.
Walk. Listen, there were times where I couldn't afford the train. I've walked fucking places. I've had to walk some places in my time.
Fair enough. No, that is annoying.
I never tried to steal.
Yeah, no, that's annoying. I paid for it.
Yeah.
You're not getting through on my dime.
Exactly.
My hard-earned dime. Look at me here.
Go on.
Slogging away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rah, 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 rah. Claire, have you got anything to moan about this week?
Oh, God, James.
Apart from the usual.
I'm all right then.
You're all right. I just wanted...
Let me guess, you have...
I've got one little thing to moan about.
Is it just quick though?
I don't like calling out people by name or celebrities. But recently, Brooklyn Beckham,
right,
and who I'm sure is a very nice chap.
Yeah,
I think I've done a cameo for him.
Have you?
Yeah, he's obviously a good lad with great taste. However, he renewed his vows with his wife.
Mm-hmm.
They've only been married for about 5 minutes or something.
Yeah, but I think it's because it's a bit. I think there's more to that story.
Well, I don't care about that.
Drama.
I don't care about that, and I don't want to get into that.
Okay.
But it got me thinking about the marriage, the renewing vows.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not a celeb goss. Fucking podcast.
I'm just saying, there's some rumours.
We don't know.
No, I wasn't even going to say anything.
I've read stuff about me in that news publication that's completely made up. So you don't ever listen to anything that anyone's saying if there's drama or whatever. Fuck knows what's going on.
Okay.
However, I do know that he renewed his vows like after a year of being married or something.
Yeah.
Why? One, why? Two, I mean, I hate weddings anyway.
Yeah.
I absolutely hate weddings. They're inconvenient. They're really fucking boring.
Especially
expensive.
Your own.
Yeah, well,
no, seriously though, because you can go to
other. You can't get out of that one.
You can go to other people's and just be like, "Well, I'm just here for the day. This is all your problem." But then, your own, doing your own wedding, who wants to do that again?
I mean, you got to go, and you it's difficult to get out of a wedding. It is difficult to get out of a wedding, but I can accept a wedding, a day or days devoted to a couple to make them feel special.
Mm-hmm. Careful.
I'll just say this to my mates. You've got one wedding out of me. You've got one wedding.
One day. Oh, you mean...
You've got one wedding out of me.
Oh, you're not going to a renewal?
I'm not going to a renewal.
What about
I'm
a
not
divorce
going to be involved in
a second wedding?
You got one.
Okay.
You've got one.
Fine.
Because...
Will you come to my next wedding?
Well, I assume, Claire, I'll be too busy.
With loads of buds.
With loads of fucking...
loads of Swedish models.
Yeah. I'm not going to go to a second wedding.
Right.
I've written that down if they get divorced.
Okay.
I've written that down here. I'm not going to go to a second wedding if they get divorced. But a vow renewal is bullshit.
Yeah, I agree.
It is bullshit.
I agree.
What do you want? We want everyone to make a big fuss over you again?
I know, yeah.
For nothing.
Yeah. It just screams attention seeker.
It is. It's too much.
I want another day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got your day out of me.
It's kind of the same with birthday parties. For adults, I don't mind a dinner or let's go to the pub and we're gonna celebrate but a proper big do for yourself. How long have we been married? I know we've been together.
13 years.
It's 13. This year will be 13. That's quite a cool year to do it. The 13th year.
Renew the vows.
Yeah.
What? Set up a whole fucking.
Yeah.
And also, it's been 13 years. We've not made new friends.
No.
And we've lost a lot of...
If any, yeah.
Katie.
You're on the payroll, Hen,
Katie,
relax.
You're our manager. You're our manager. And I love you like a manager.
And Guy, we love you like a producer. All right?
Yeah, no, we're not doing the renewal.
We're not doing it now. It's
We've
not
always
our
said
thing.
that.
Yeah.
We've always said that.
No. And I'll tell you what, I've got a theory about the vow renewal.
Is it? What are you trying to prove?
I think...
Is something going on? Something going on with the relationship there?
I think you'll end up splitting up after vow renewals.
Is it like a kiss of death?
Mm-hmm.
Is it like the Strictly curse?
Yeah, sure.
Let me talk to you about my Instagram algorithm, Claire, because I know that you are dying to hear
can't wait.
What's been cropping up. Have you heard of this? Power slap.
No.
Right?
I like the sound of it.
This is it. People just take turns slapping each other.
I've seen that, yeah. They're fucking brutal. Have you seen some of them?
Of course they are.
They're brutal.
And they take a big wind up and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know how it's a thing.
Yeah.
I think, I might be wrong, but I think Dana White is involved in it. I think he's the promoter of it or something like that. He's the UFC guy, the bald UFC guy.
Yeah.
And it is just you slap me, I slap you until they fall over.
Until they fall over.
Until they get
surely
knocked
you can
out.
tap it. You can be like,
Or I suppose they give up, but no one
Right.
ever gives up, do they? But it's until they get knocked out.
Wow.
Absolutely. How is this a thing?
I don't know. That's crazy.
And listen, I'm not against fighting. I love boxing.
Fighting sports.
Don't mind a bit of UFC. Not as interested these days. It seems a bit boring these days. It was quite fun a few years ago. But just slapping each other.
Yeah.
Like you're not allowed to block. You're not allowed to move out the way.
Like you're getting it.
You're getting
You are
slapped.
getting it. Yeah. And it's crazy. I have seen that. Like they properly.
Yeah.
It looks agony.
And they like chalk up and stuff.
Oh.
So it like explodes over their face.
Yeah. So that's what you've been
There
watching.
you go, clip that. Yeah, I've just been watching,
Men exploding over other men's faces.
Yeah,
Wow.
pretty much. Have you got a technique? Have you got a slapping technique?
I'm not a slapper. Up.
Don't know, Claire. I don't know, mate. I've heard the rumours.
I'm a puncher.
Right.
I don't slap.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't hit anybody. When's the last time
No.
I hit somebody? Years ago.
You're always hitting me.
Oh, yeah, I give you a wee dig on the... Yeah, but I don't slap you. I give you a wee de-derm.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's only when you're farting in my face. You
Don't-
ask for
I
it.
don't fight, and you're
You
so
do.
overdramatic. You're so overdramatic. Sometimes I am quite considerate, and I'll leave a room and fart. And because if I fart in the room, you're like, go outside and do that. I go, all right. So then I go outside and do it, and you're like, I'm about to walk through that.
No. What you do all the time is if we're going up the stairs, if we're going to bed or something, you fart right at the bottom of the stairs and it trails up the stairs and I've got to walk through it.
Yes, to set the mood, baby.
Yeah. And that's why you've always got a Buckleys chance.
Claire!
Yeah.
Exclamation mark.
Hello.
Do you remember a few weeks back, episode 39, I believe, when I brought up my list of classic movie tropes that I'd love to do in real life?
Oh, yeah, I do remember that.
Well, it turns out that struck a chord with our listeners, and we've been inundated with movie tropes they'd like to do too.
So what did we have? We had like hot wire in a car.
Hanging off a helicopter.
Yeah, but then also just stupid ones like pouring yourself or drinking out the whiskey bottle.
Yeah, taking some paracetamol without water.
Without water, splashing your face
Yeah.
after an intense day.
Closing the eyes of a fallen comrade.
Right, okay, yeah. What we got then? What they got?
Tom has got one. He says, I would like to have an intense conversation with someone on the phone where I'm told some really important and helpful information, and then I end the call without saying thank you or goodbye.
They never say goodbye, do they not?
They do that all the time in X-Files.
It's like, okay, yep. It's like, look, you just imagine the person on the other end going, oh, all right, you're welcome, see you later. Rude.
I don't think America does goodbye on the phone as much as they do in the UK. I don't think it's a thing. I don't think it's considered rude to not say goodbye.
Wow. Do you know what people I hate?
Go on.
People who say bye like 10 times really quickly.
Bye, 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 bye,
Bye,
bye,
bye, bye, bye, bye, bye.
Bye,
I hate
bye,
that.
bye, bye,
It
bye.
really winds me up.
Connor's here. He says, I'd love to come downstairs in the morning to a platter of homemade breakfast worth about 100 quid for me, and then have a bite of toast and rush out the house.
Yeah, that was always the kids' programs, wasn't it? The mum would shout them down, there's
Yeah,
bacon and
yeah.
eggs, and they'd take a bit of toast and run
Yeah.
away. I'd be gone.
It's very Lethal Weapon that in
They quickly drink the
Murtaugh's
orange
house,
juice.
in the Murtaugh family, and he's always up and he's still got he's still shaving and stuff, and he's like, I gotta go, honey. Grabs a bit of bacon or something. Just
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
That's what I want my life to be like.
Well, fucking get up early and make breakfast then.
No, but it's got to be made by the woman. That's what society says. Craig has sent in a few.
I'm not even going to bother.
He says,
It's
you
fine.
mentioned hot wiring a car, but better than that, breaking into a car, then folding the sun visor down and the keys just fall into your hands.
Yeah, perfect.
That's classic, isn't it? Because it's like, bingo.
Yeah.
Using a car to break your fall from a great height. As if it's a giant fucking crash mat. Windscreen all smashed, just roll off without a scratch. Would like to do that too. The best one, though, is the unrealistic sex scenes. Heat of the moment, must have each other right now kind of thing. Example, woman is on a kitchen work... Is this right? Are we all right reading this? It seems like the sort of...
Relax yourself and read it.
No, but I just... Woman is on a kitchen worktop or something. Guy is standing.
Guy?
Guy, did you write in with this? Both kissing, suddenly, trousers off and right in.
Straight in there.
Straight, humping, full-blown intercourse within 3 seconds. That doesn't fucking happen. Would be good if it did, though. Thanks, Craig.
Those are good, yeah.
Dave says he'd like to be chased through the house by a monster and or serial killer and place a chair under the door handle, which somehow acts as an indestructible lock.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you wedge the back of the chair underneath the door handle and they can't get in. Chris got in touch with movie trope he actually attempted but failed at.
Oh, God.
My film trope that I tried was picking a lock with a paperclip. I must have been around 6 or 7 at the time, and I'd been thinking about doing it all day from the minute I'd pickpocketed the paperclip in maths during the first period. When I got home, I didn't bother to use my key and reached straight for the paperclip.
Oh, that's so cute.
Also, you're 6 or 7, and you've got a key, and you're kind of like, you're just sort of...
Hey, I bet it was the 90s, mate.
I unfolded it to make it into one long piece of wire and stuck it into the keyhole, convinced that this would work and my parents would be delighted at my new skill when they returned from work. Needless to say, the paperclip got stuck in the lock, and after several minutes of me trying to rip it back out, the paperclip snapped, leaving most of it still lodged in the lock. Long story short, I had to wait outside on the front step until my parents returned from work, and surprise, surprise, they were not overly enamoured with my work. This resulted in a locksmith coming out for some considerable charge and me not being allowed on the PS2 for a month. So it wasn't the 90s. So all in all, I would not recommend trying to live out this film trope. Well, that's not the attitude, Chris. I want people to keep trying their tropes.
I wondered if he meant to write 16, 17. 6 or 7, you're making your own way home. You've got your own key. You have to wait for your parents to come in. I think we need to have a look at your parents, Chris.
I mean, that's the thing. They can't be annoyed.
Yeah. They've left their 6-year-old.
They should have looked at themselves and gone, well, I suppose this is what will happen if you if you trust a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
Barely a toddler. Finally, we got one from Michael who got in touch with a movie trope he has actually used to his advantage, Claire.
Okay.
He says, I once successfully did the passionate snog to avoid the police movie trope.
No, you didn't.
Way back in the 80s, me and my girlfriend at the time hooked up with some random people at last orders and decided to go onto a party with them. Whilst en route, these people started to get very rowdy, shouting, jumping on cars. Yeah, that is rowdy. Knocking on random doors, etc. Suddenly, I clocked a police van turning onto the road, scanning the area, ready to nab anyone to stop the rampage. To her surprise, I quickly grabbed my girlfriend and proceeded to kiss her passionately against the wall. I could see that the police checked us out, but ignored us and proceeded up the road to see if they could catch the idiots causing the trouble. So that movie trope did work. It would work, though, wouldn't it? It's to make people feel uncomfortable.
I guess.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh no, oh sorry, we're looking for some criminals, but oh dear, you're kissing. Move along, everyone. Nothing to see here.
Yeah, thanks for sending those in. I mean, a bit weird that they were all from men.
No, not weird at all.
No, I know.
Just women are boring. No, they're not. Nothing against women. Ladies, if you do have anything you'd like to do...
Ladies?
Or have done, please do send them in too.
Okay.
Right, time for a break, but don't you worry, because we'll be back in a sec with today's theme. What is it, Claire?
Buckleys, the movie. This episode is brought to you by Diet Coke.
Hey, Claire, we've never really fit the mould, have we?
No.
We haven't. But that's the thing. Being a bit of a square peg has actually helped. We've made a life out of just being exactly who we are. I mean, look, people actually listen and apparently enjoy this.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? But basically, being yourself is always better. All you've got to do is own your tastes. Whatever you're doing, even when you're having a little Diet Coke break like we are now.
And as a little treat to celebrate all that individuality, Diet Coke have got some goodies up for grabs.
Look out for the packs with "This is my taste" written on them. Scan the QR code for a chance to win prizes like $5,000 in cash and merch signed by their ambassador, Mr. Jamie Dornan.
Sweet. Design your can for a chance to win in the Coke app. T's and C's apply. Okay, Claire, let's talk about this. The theme of this episode is the Buckleys, the movie.
Yeah.
Because the movie tropes went down so well. The producers thought, and I've told them to stop doing that, it would be a good idea to build out our own biopic.
Okay.
So today we are discussing the Buckleys, the movie. All right. If the film had a tagline, what would it be? I think it would be the Buckleys, the movie, nothing against women.
No! And
No?
you need to stop saying that. You're getting on my
What?
nerves.
Saying nothing against women.
You know what
I
you're
love
doing.
women.
Okay. We've established that. What women do you love?
All of them.
I would go down the sort of Seinfeld route. The
Right.
movie about nothing.
The movie about nothing.
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who would play you?
Who would play me? Just trying to think of an actress with dark hair.
Winona Ryder?
Oh, I love Winona Ryder, yeah.
Christina Ricci?
Yeah. Perfect,
All
yeah.
those?
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman for me.
Okay.
I think he has the sort of...
I love Morgan Freeman.
Exactly. But he has
Love
that
him.
sort of grounded class of a gentleman that he'd bring that to the role, which the role of James Buckley would need.
Would you not play yourself?
Hmm.
Could you do that? Could you stretch to that?
Don't think so.
No.
I think it's outside of my...
Just Jay.
Yeah. I could play Jay.
Yeah, you could, yeah.
Would you like anyone to make a cameo?
Yeah.
Go on.
Paul McCartney.
Paul McCartney to make a cameo.
Yeah.
I want the Safe Style UK bloke. Like just a little scene at a newsagent's or something. I've got a Mars bar, and he just goes, "If you buy one, you get one free."
Yeah.
I go,
Perfect.
"Oh, brilliant.
Perfect. Yeah. He could be the guy that gives me my free Kit Kat.
Yeah. Because that would be such a big part of our biopic, wouldn't it?
Well, I mean, what would it be about? Nothing.
Well, let's get into it.
Okay.
What genre would the film be?
Oh.
It'd be a rom-com. It'd be like a classic McConaughey sort of... And me and you, we'd be like back to back. Both sort of looking at each other
This
going,
guy.
"Oh no, we've ended up together."
Okay, yeah. You know what would actually be good?
Go on.
It starts off like that,
Yeah.
and you think you're watching a rom-com,
Yeah.
and then I just like slit your throat,
Mm,
and then it becomes like this really graphic, like Saw-style horror.
yeah. Yeah.
That's actually a really good idea.
Yeah.
Somebody should like bill a film as a rom-com, like make the trailer look like a rom-com. Don't put anything in it about it being a horror, and then it just turns.
Yeah.
Write that down.
Do it. What would the soundtrack sound like? Would you want to go John Williams, sort of classic musical score?
Right.
Or will it be Tarantino,
Ooh.
sort of cool,
Yeah, it's
sort
got
of
to be.
forgotten gems?
Yeah, it's got to be Tarantino.
you
I'd
reckon?
want a couple of like little Beatles songs in there though. How can you still can we get them?
I think that would cost a lot of money.
Yeah.
What would the opening scene be, Claire?
Me on the worktop.
Right, I'm liking this.
No, it's Morgan Freeman.
Yeah, well, yeah. Liking it even more now. I'd like to see that. You in the kitchen on the worktop with Morgan Freeman.
Talking about opening scene.
His little earring glistening away.
Wouldn't you want Denzel Washington to play you?
No.
No, are you sure?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah. No, Morgan Freeman's got the...
Damn it.
He's got my energy.
What are you talking about? You're the opposite. It's the opposite energy. I feel like
No,
you
not
said
at
that
all.
really. Why?
He's just got that sort of grounded... what's he got? Integrity. That's what he's got. And that's what I've got.
Okay. Opening scene. I don't know.
Opening scene. it's me, not me, James. James
Mm-hmm.
James has seen the most incredible woman in the street. She's got into a cab. James jumps in the cab. Follow that car.
Mm-hmm.
James gets out of the cab. I'm so sorry. I know this is going to sound really weird, but do you believe in fate?
Mm-hmm.
Or something like that. And
she says no.
she says,
fucks off.
okay.
She says what? Sorry, I just heard that. Would we have a sex scene?
I'd insist on it.
Mm.
Really graphic as well.
Oh.
Really, really graphic.
Okay.
There'd be fluids, all sorts.
Okay.
Real filthy words.
So we're making a porno then?
I think it would be a porno the more I think about it now, Claire. The more I think about it. I'm directing this though, aren't I? I'm the director, aren't I? Yeah. If
that porno wouldn't work though, because it would be your washing machine that had broke down and I would have to come in and fix it.
Yeah, that's it. I'm flipping it.
Okay.
If there was a signature catchphrase or line, what would it be? Just a quick one. Just a quick one.
That's the name of the movie.
That's the name of the movie.
That's a great
The
porno
Buckleys movie. Just a quick one. How likely is it this film will be made? Well, not likely. Would it be a box office hit or straight to DVD? Well, it would be a hit if I've got anything to do with it. What would the movie trailer sound like? I've not got the gravelly voice.
You can do this.
One man, one woman. 1, 2, 3, 6 barbecues this summer. Yeah?
You're so weird.
Something like that?
Yeah, great.
Is that guy still about?
The movie trailer guy.
The movie trailer guy.
Yeah.
Donald Leroy LaFontaine died in 2008. Was the American voiceover actor who recorded more than 5,000 film trailers and hundreds of thousands of television advertisements, network promotions, and video game trailers over 4 decades.
He did have a good voice, didn't he?
It was perfect.
It was great.
Bring that back.
Yeah, they don't do that anymore. Yeah.
It's as if like, oh no, we don't do that anymore. It's so cheesy. I bet if you did start doing that, I bet a lot more people would be interested in films.
Yeah. We would definitely have that.
Sorry
Can
about
you stop? That was
Sorry.
really disgusting.
That was disgusting. Sorry, I'm so full of nuts. I've been gobbling loads of salty nuts.
Okay. Are we finished yet? This is shit.
No, we're done. That's it. So the Buckleys, the movie, coming to a cinema screen near you. Go and check it out. Morgan Freeman, Christina Ricci. What more do you want?
Having sex on a kitchen countertop.
That's it.
Apparently.
Hey, Claire.
Yes.
You know, I always say, hey, Claire, when I
Yeah.
want to say something.
Mm-hmm.
I think people think that I just do that on the podcast.
No, you don't. You do
I
that
do
all the
it
time.
in the house, don't I?
Yeah.
We'll just be in the kitchen or something, and I'll go, hey, Claire,
Yeah.
did you know baby carrots are...
Yeah. Yeah, I get to have all this at home as well.
Good, isn't it? But listen, hey, Claire, I say listen a lot, don't I, as well?
Yeah, you do, yeah.
This isn't just me podcast talking.
No.
This is how I talk in real life.
Yeah.
What else do I say? Have you heard this? I say that a lot.
Have you heard this? You say that all the
Yeah.
time. You've always got your phone.
Yeah.
Hey, Claire, have you heard this?
Yeah. Anyway, it is time for one of our regular features. The Buckleys break bad news. Okay, this is the feature where listeners get in touch with bad news that they need help breaking, and we help them do it. Fact. Keep your bad news coming our way by emailing thebuckleys@platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram or TikTok. I should maybe explain it a bit better, actually. It's not genuine bad news. It's maybe you smashed a cup and you're too scared to tell your partner about it, so we do it
Better
for
than
you.
that.
No, but that's just a silly example.
Yeah.
But I just think the way I described it then, it was like,
Send in your actual.
You know,
bad I don't think anybody would want us to tell their
please
family
tell
that.
John I've left, I've taken the kids. That is breaking bad news. Isn't
Yeah.
it?
One day when I don't turn up for a record, I'll just leave a breaking bad news with Guy.
I wonder if the military will start getting in touch with us if there's been like a fatality overseas or something, and they're just like, could you let this family know?
Good
that there's
Lord.
That's what I'm not trying to do.
Right.
We're trying to have some fun with it. But we do have what I believe, I'm just checking, and it definitely is the longest email anyone's ever written. from Chris.
This better be good, Chris.
And we decided that I would read it. Claire said, do you want me to read it? Because it's quite a long email.
And what did you say?
And I said, no, I better read it because the email's so fucking long that if you read it, I don't think I'll listen.
You just zone out.
I'll just zone out.
Okay.
It says here, The Revenge of Pipsqueak. This is from Chris. A few years ago, my little girl Piper asked for a hamster for her birthday. We agreed, as it was just a little hamster. It could run around in its ball thing and have a great time. She got the hamster and named it Pipsqueak. Now, let me tell you, Pipsqueak was a prick. It was a vicious little bastard. It didn't like human contact. The little fucker smashed its mega front teeth into my son's finger, which was kind of funny, except for all the blood, which prompted the nickname, the Finger Murderer. As it couldn't be handled at all, it fell to me to look after, feed and clean the wanker. I had a great system to isolate the Finger Murderer to clean out its mega cage so that it didn't stink. And even though it was a cock, I did look after it properly.
Of course you did.
It had a habit of chewing its cage, so I had to buy an expensive metal one so that the prick couldn't ruin it. And it cost me more and more money.
Yeah.
One day, we looked into the cage and Pipsqueak looked unusually still. Being the brave bloke that I am, I poked it with a pencil. Nothing. Pipsqueak had died.
Oh,
and was probably getting to know Lucifer really well. God, I hates this hamster. I gathered the wanker.
Good Lord.
I gathered the wanker up and broke the news to Piper. She was devastated, which was strange, as she thought it was a shit birthday present. It was just a twat that slept in the day and made loads of noise at night and bit fingers. Yeah, people don't appreciate that about hamsters. They're nocturnal.
Are they?
Yeah.
Wow.
They're nocturnal. They sleep during the day and then they get on their fucking squeaky wheel thing all night long.
Didn't know that.
He carries on. I put the wanker in a box and told Piper that I took him to work, which was on a farm, and buried it next to the river. In reality, I used a scented dog shit bag and threw the prick in the wheelie bin before going to work.
Oh.
A few hours later, my wife called. She sounded upset. She thought that Pipsqueak was on the path by our front door, which was impossible, as I'd promised that the twat was buried at work. The kids were nearby, so she covered it with a leaf for me to deal with when I got home. When I got home, it was indeed the finger-murdering little wanker. Turns out it wasn't dead and had gotten out of the bag and chewed through the corner of the wheelie bin before dying just outside the front door.
Oh, no!
It was one final fuck you from a small furry wanker. I had to buy a new wheelie bin, which are unusually expensive. Please help me break the bad news to Piper. The little bastard isn't buried at work. It was twice thrown in the bin. And also sorry to my wife. It was Pipsqueak on the path. I didn't bury it at work next to the river. And finally, a warning to anyone thinking about getting a hamster for your kid. Don't. Just don't. Thanks for the entertainment. 5 stars. Cheers, Chris. So, Piper...
No, we can't do this. This is terrible.
No, this is a thing. This is what kids have to learn. Life and death. Well, she knows it was dead. It wasn't buried by a river. It was thrown in the bin a couple of times. And when you're older, Piper, you'll understand why your dad had to do that.
Why? Why did he have to do that? Why couldn't he bury it?
It's a fucking hamster, and no one's going to make a little hamster grave by a creek.
Oh, that would have been nice, though.
It would have been nice, sure, but who's got the time?
I wonder if Pipsqueak would have died had he not been thrown in the bin. I feel like he died from like a heart attack or something, from being so worried about what happened to him.
We'll never know.
Aww.
You can't, what if?
What if?
What if me auntie had bollocks? That sort of thing.
What if my gran was a bike?
Yeah.
Wait, that's not it, is it?
I don't think so, Claire. I've not heard that one.
What is that one? What is that?
If my gran had wheels, she'd be a bike.
That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, gran. Oh, good Lord. Get this over. Are we done? Get this over with.
On that bombshell, it's time to say goodbye, friends. Thank you very much for listening. Remember that you can get in touch with your stories and questions by emailing the Buckleys at platformmedia.uk, or you can message us at the Buckleys Pod on Instagram and TikTok. And don't forget to follow and subscribe to the show on Spotify or whatever podcast app that you like to use. And if you are feeling extra generous, gone insane, why not go ahead and leave us a review? All that is left is for Claire to say,
See you next Thursday.
see you next Thursday. God, the Chief Chieftains.